Hello everyone, it's me Anjana from LearnoHub, the free learning platform where you can study math, science and SST absolutely free at learnohub.com. In today's session, we are going to study ICSE Class 10 Maths Chapter 3, Shares and Dividends from the first unit, Commercial Mathematics. We'll understand all the concepts and solve more questions from exercise 3A. Are you all ready? Let's start. Okay. To understand the idea of shares and dividends, let's start with a small story. We have Mr. X. Okay. Mr. X wanted to start a tuition center. To start a tuition center, he had some rupees 20,000 with him, which he got by taking home tuitions. Okay, at least 50,000 is required to start this tuition center. A tuition center should have a good classroom, a blackboard is required, some study materials, furnitures, etc. are required. For all these infrastructures, he needs at least 50,000 rupees. He spoke about this idea of tuition center to his friend. His friend said, this is a good idea, it will be helpful for many students here. But I don't have 30,000 to help you. I'll be giving you 300 rupees. Okay. With this 300 rupees, nothing is going to happen. But along with this, he added a plan also. Why don't you go to the public? Mr. X asked, going to the public? What do you mean? His friend said, you can gather a meeting from people in this residential area and explain your idea of starting a tuition center. If 100 people is ready to invest 300 rupees, you will be easily getting 30,000. 30,000 and the 20,000 you already have, you can get 50,000 to start the tuition center. Mr. X thought, okay, this is a good idea. But he didn't have a confidence about this. They together gathered a meeting and explained this idea to the public. And the public thought, they had a good impression about Mr. X. Mr. X was very bright in school, in colleges and had great teaching skills. So, many people gathered and they were ready to invest for Mr. X tuition center. At least they have to invest 300 rupees. Okay. If 100 people invest 300 rupees, he will be getting 30,000 to start the business, here the tuition center. This 300 rupees that is fixed by Mr. X is what the share is. Okay. When a person purchases this share, he becomes a part of this business. That is, he becomes a part of this tuition center. Like that, we have 100 people who is ready to invest 300 rupees to become a part of his tuition center. Clear? This is the idea about share. By investing this 300 rupees, this person becomes, the person who invested 300 rupees becomes a shareholder. He will be called a shareholder. Okay. Now, it's not necessary that a person can purchase only a single share. That is, if he is ready to give 600 rupees, then he can purchase 2 shares. If he is ready to invest 900 rupees, he can get 3 shares. Depends. Initially, the business, that is, the tuition center had no much growth. But after 1 year, Mr. X started making profit. His tuition center started growing. He started getting more students and he started collecting more fees because his tuitions are in demand. He started collecting more fee and he made profit. Out of this profit, he again invested to build his tuition center. That is, he started entrance coaching classes. He tried to get more teachers. He appointed more teachers. And other facilities like smart classes, smart boards, etc. was provided. Now here, initially, when he fixed this amount, the share amount, he also said, if you invest in my company, I will provide you a profit. Okay. And people was attracted to this profit. That is, say for 5% of profit, if I get some profit, 5% I am ready to give you. this 5% of profit or the part of his profit that goes to the shareholder is what dividend is. Okay. So, dividend is the part of profit that a shareholder gets by 1 year or 2 years, whatever it is. Got the idea about dividend? So, share is the amount that is fixed by a person while starting a business. Here, we are taking the simplest example. It is actually happening in case of share market or stock market. In case of share market, they will be investing in lakhs and getting profit in crores. Don't compare it with this example. This is the simplest example. I am taking 20,000 and 30,000 rupees. With that, a 5% of profit, the shareholder will be getting, which we call the dividend. Got it? Now we know what shares and dividends are. We know who a shareholder is. Let's discuss some important terms that will be used throughout this chapter. First one is nominal value. It's also known as registered value, printed value or face value. This is the initial amount that is fixed for a share. In our previous example, Mr. X fixed his shares for rupees 300. This rupees 300 is the nominal value. We call this nominal value. This amount will never change. That is, it is an amount that never changes with time. It always remains fixed. Whoever the shareholder is, this amount is fixed. Okay. Nominal value, value fixed for each share. Nominal value does not change with time. Now the next is market value or cash value. Here, for example, you are purchasing gold. After a few years, will the value of that gold be same? No, it will increase. Okay. Similar is the case with shares also. The value of shares can increase or decrease depending on the performance of the company. Here, how the tuition center performs. Depending on that, the value of the share can be changed. Now, if the company, that is our tuition center, is performing well, at this present instant, what is the value? That is called the market value. At this instant of time, the value of the share is the market value. Market value is fixed by the shareholders depending on the performance of the tuition center. Let's say his tuition center is running at a profit. Okay. In that case, shareholders will fix, say, rupees 320 for the shares. Now, the shareholders can resell these shares to other people, and then that people becomes the shareholder. Okay. This is the idea about market value. By comparing the market value and nominal value, we can determine if the company is running under profit or it is under loss, etc. Here we have three cases. Market value is the price of a share in the market at any particular instant of time. Okay. And the market value may increase or decrease with time. The three cases. First one is at par. That is when market value and the nominal value are equal. Here, if the market value is equal to rupees 300, in that case, we call it at par. There is no profit nor loss. The tuition center is running as it is. Okay. The second case is above par or at a premium. In this case, the shareholder fixes a premium, adds a premium to the nominal value and resells it in the market. The new shareholder will have to purchase it at this new price. Let's say here the market value is, we know the nominal value is 300 rupees. They are adding a premium of 20 rupees. In that case, market value will be rupees 320. A new person who is ready to invest for his company will have to pay 320 rupees to become a shareholder. This is the case. Here the company is running at a profit and hence market value is greater than nominal value. Now the third case is when the company is running at a loss or the tuition center. Our example, tuition center is running at a loss. We call it below par or at a discount. Here what the shareholder does is from the nominal value, he fixes a discount and the remaining value is the market value. Market value will be equal to, let's say, a discount of rupees 20. Okay, in that case, the market value will be rupees 280. The shares will be available in the market at rupees 280. So, the market value will be equal to nominal value in the first case, that is at par. Above par means market value is equal to nominal value plus premium. Okay, and the third case, below par, market value is equal to nominal value minus discount. We'll find the discount and then subtract this discount from the nominal value to get the market value. When you compare this market value and nominal value, we can understand if the company is running under a profit or if there is any loss, etc. Clear? Now the third term, this term we are familiar, that is dividend. We know dividend is a profit, the profit which a shareholder gets from his investment in the company. When a shareholder invests, after 1 year or after certain period of time, a share of the profit, he will be getting a share of the profit. This amount is what dividend is. Dividend always depends upon the nominal value. Remember this point, dividend is calculated with respect to nominal value and not the market value. Dividend does not depend on the market value. Got the idea? Now we know what nominal value is. Nominal value is a fixed value. Market value is a value that can fluctuate. It can increase or decrease. Dividend is a part of profit that a shareholder gets. Clear? Now we'll study some important formulas that are used throughout this chapter. Now we know what nominal value is, how to find market value from nominal value at different situations, at par, at a premium, at a discount. In all these cases, how we can find market value? We have an idea about dividend. For example, now the shares that was purchased is going on a sale. That is, the shareholders is selling these shares. In that case, a new person comes to purchase these shares. What is the total amount that he should pay or the total amount he should invest to get these shares? Anyways, in different cases, that is, we said market value is something that fluctuates. At situations of profit, at situations of loss, the market value will be different. So, depending on the market value, the amount invested should also differ. Yes, also it depends on the number of shares. If a person wants 1 share and another person wants 2 shares, they will have to invest different amount. To find the total amount that is invested to buy a share, we have a formula. That is, the sum invested or the investment, total investment will be equal to number of shares bought into market value of 1 share. Let's take, in this case, the company is running at par. That is, the tuition center is not making any profit or they are not giving any discount. We will be having market value is equal to rupees 300, which is our nominal value because the company is running at par. How will you find the sum invested? If a person is ready to purchase 5 shares, what is the sum invested then? Sum invested will be equal to number of shares into market value of 1 share. If he needs just 1 share, then sum invested will be equal to market value of the share. But here this person needs 5 shares. Sum will be 5 into rupees 300. That is rupees 1500. If he invests 1500, he will be purchasing 5 shares and become a shareholder. Okay, this is our first formula. From this we can find the number of shares bought just by rearranging. That is our second equation. Okay, number of shares bought is equal to sum invested to buy the shares divided by market value of 1 share. Just rearranging, bringing this market value of 1 share to the denominator. Do we need to calculate? Just we'll put some values. Here, the sum invested to buy the shares, we calculated, that is 1500. Market value of one share. What is the market value of one share? 300 rupees. We'll be getting 5. Okay, this is just the reverse calculation. Now here we have two other formulas. One is total dividend from these shares divided by dividend on one share. Mr. X said that his shares, if a person purchases shares at the end of the year, when he gets a profit, 5% of his profit will be given to the shareholder as dividend. Also, we said that dividend is something that depends on the number of shares purchased. That is, if he purchases 2 shares, 5% of the profit into 2. If he purchases 3 shares, 3 into 5% of the profit he will be getting. So, it depends on number of shares. Then, it depends only on the nominal value and not the market value. The formula to find dividend is total dividend earned. It is also called annual income is equal to, it depends on number of shares into rate of dividend. In our case, it is 5% into the nominal value of a share. Here, 300 rupees. Let's calculate what the total dividend is. Here, number of shares is 5. Rate of dividend is 5%. 5% should be written as 5 by 100. 5 by 100 into nominal value of one share, that is 300 rupees. Okay, you will be getting rupees 75. This is the total dividend for a shareholder. We are taking the example with one shareholder. This shareholder is purchasing 5 shares. When he purchases 5 shares, the total dividend earned will be rupees 75. Clear? Now, what is the dividend in case of one share? If he is purchasing just one share, what we'll do? We'll calculate with number of shares equal to 1. 1 into 5 by 100 into 300. That is, you'll be getting rupees 15. This rupees 15 is the dividend if he had purchased one share. Now, let's try this. Total dividend from these shares, we got, that is 75 divided by dividend on one share. We calculated with this formula. For one share, the dividend is rupees 15. What is 75 divided by 15? This is again equal to 5. Clear? Now, what is the third? Total income or profit divided by income or profit on one share. For a shareholder, income, profit, dividend, returns, etc. are used for the same thing. That is, what dividend is? The dividend amount is the income or profit or return. Okay? This is the same thing. Sometimes in the question it will be given total income, or it can be given total dividend, or total returns, or total profit. This is the same thing. Clear? To find the number of shares bought, the first formula is sum invested to buy the shares divided by market value of one share. That is rearranging the first part. Now, the second formula is number of shares bought is equal to total dividend from these shares divided by dividend on one share, or total income. Income is the dividend for a shareholder divided by income on one share. Clear? Now, we also studied how to calculate total dividend. With this, we calculated and found the number of shares to be equal to 5. The last formula is return percentage, income or profit percentage. I said shareholder, in case of a shareholder, dividend, return, income, profit are all the same. Okay. To calculate this, the formula is income by investment into 100%. What is the income? Income is the total dividend earned. Here, the total dividend earned is 75. Okay. What about investment? Investment is the number of shares into market value of one share. In our case, investment, the sum invested is 1500 500 divided by 1500 into 100 percentage. To get return percentage or income percentage or profit percentage, we have this formula. What do you get? 75 by 15, that is 5%. We got the same dividend percentage here. Okay, this is how you calculate return percentage. Income by investment into 100%. Income is same as total dividend earned. It is also known as annual income. Investment is the number of shares into market value of one share. If we are finding in case of one share, we should find with dividend for one share divided by income for one share. Okay, here we are purchasing 5 shares. This is the idea. Using this formulas, you can solve every questions that are available in this chapter. Clear? Let's move on to the questions. Yes. Now we have all the formulas ready with us. We'll understand this in detail with an example. Calculate the money required to buy. First question, 350 rupees 20 shares at a premium of rupees 7. 275 60 shares at a discount of rupees 10. And third question, 50 rupees 40 shares quoted at rupees 38.50. Okay. The first one here, 350. What is 350? 350 is the number of shares. N value is equal to 350. Then, rupees 20 shares at a premium of rupees 7. So, this rupees 20 is the starting value, that is the fixed value, which we call the nominal value or face value. NV is equal to rupees 20. Then, at a premium of rupees 7, which means here the nominal value is less than the market value. We get the market value by adding this premium to the nominal value. So, market value is equal to rupees 20 plus rupees 7, which is equal to rupees 27. We have discussed this. At par. At par means nominal value is equal to market value. This is the case of above par, that is nominal value is less than market value. If it is below par, then nominal value will be greater than market value. In that case, there will be a discount. So, we got market value is equal to rupees 27. We have to find the money required to buy 350 such shares, which means market value of 350 shares. How do you find this? We just need to multiply 350 and 27. 350 into rupees 27. When you calculate this, you will be getting rupees 9,450. Clear? Clear? Okay. So, here nominal value was rupees 20 and the market value we calculated because the premium is given here. Premium is a profit that is earned. Now, let's solve the second part. Here the number of shares is 275. Then, rupees 60 shares. Rupees 60 is the nominal value. Either you can write it as FV, which is face value, or you can notate this as NV, nominal value. Nominal value is given, which is equal to rupees 60. Then, at a discount of rupees 10, which means it is below par. That is, the nominal value is greater than market value. So, in order to get the market value, we need to subtract this discount from the nominal value. Rupees 60 minus rupees 10, which is equal to rupees 50. We got the market value. Now, we need to find the money required for 275 such shares. Market value of 275 shares is equal to 275 into 50. How much do you get on calculating this? 275 into 50. You will be getting rupees 13,750. The answer is rupees 13,750. Now let's solve the third part. Here the number of shares is n is equal to 50. Then rupees 40 shares. Rupees 40 shares, nominal value. Nominal value is equal to rupees 40. Quoted at rupees 38.50. What does that mean? The given is the market value. Here the market value is given. We don't need to calculate. The calculation is easier. Market value is equal to rupees 38.50. Now, we have to find money required to buy 50 such shares. That is market value of 50 shares. Market value of 50 shares is equal to rupees 38.50 into 50 shares, that is 50, equal to rupees, got the answer? Yes. You will be getting rupees 1,925. Clear? Now you know to solve. If they are asking you to find the market value using nominal value, you can calculate the market value. Here is our second example. Ramesh buys rupees 100 shares at rupees 20 premium in a company paying 15% dividend. Find the market value of 600 shares, his annual income, his percentage income. Let's start with the first question. What are the given quantities? Rupees 100 shares. Ramesh buys rupees 100 shares, which means rupees 100 is the nominal value. Nominal value is equal to rupees 100. Then at rupees 20 premium. Premium, which means it is above par. Nominal value less than market value. So we can calculate the market value from this. Market value is equal to nominal value plus the premium amount. Rupees 100 plus rupees 20 equal to rupees 120. We got the market value. Here in our first question, the market value of 600 shares we have to determine. If we get the market value of 1 share, then the market value of 600 shares is equal to, market value of 600 shares is equal to, what to do? We just need to multiply, right? That is 600 into rupees 120, which is equal to rupees 72,000. Clear? So, market value of 600 shares is equal to rupees 72,000. Now, the second part. His annual income. We have a formula to find the annual income. That is to find the dividend. Dividend and annual income are the same. Annual income is equal to N, number of shares, R, rate of dividend, then nominal value of 1 share. Okay, just substitute the values. N, here N is equal to 600. 600 into R, 15%, that is 15 divided by 100, into nominal value of 1 share. What is the nominal value of 1 share? Here it is rupees 100 into 100. You can cancel this 100. You will be getting rupees 9,000. So, rupees 9,000 is his annual income. We got the annual income. Next, third part. His percentage income. If we get the income, we know to calculate percentage. Income is equal to, annual income is 9,000 divided by market value, that is 72,000 into 100. If we need to calculate percentage, always we have to multiply by 100. Cancelling zeros, we will be getting the final answer 12.5 percentage. 12.5 percentage is the percentage income. Clear? We found the market value, which is rupees 72,000. Then the annual income rupees 9,000 and the percentage income, which is 12.5 percentage. Okay? Let's move to the next example. Example 3. Mukul invests rupees 9,000 in a company, a dividend of 6% per annum when a share of face value rupees 100 stands at rupees 150. What is his annual income? If he sells 50% of his shares at rupees 200 each, what is his gain in this transaction? Here we have two parts. First to find the annual income and second to find the gain. Let's start with the first part. What are the given quantities? We have Mukul invests rupees 9,000. Investment is given, right? Investment is equal to rupees 9,000. Then dividend of 6% per annum. Rate of dividend R is equal to 6%. When a share of face value and nominal value we know are the same. So, nominal value NV is equal to rupees 100 stands at rupees 150. In a previous question we had quoted at rupees something. So, here stands at rupees 150 means the same, that is the market value is given. Market value is equal to rupees 150. What is his annual income? How do you find the annual income? We have a formula, right? Annual income is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of one share. Here we don't know what N is. Number of shares is not given. In that case, we have to find the number of shares first. How do you find the number of shares? Number of shares is equal to sum invested, that is the investment divided by market value of one share. Investment by market value of one share. This is the first formula we discussed. So, here the investment is 9,000 divided by market value of one share. Given market value is 150, which is equal to 60 shares. So, we got the number of shares is equal to 60. Now, we can substitute to find the annual income. Annual income is equal to N 60 into R 6%, that is 6 by 100 into nominal value of one share, that is 100. Cancelling these hundreds, you will be getting 360 rupees. So, rupees 360 is the annual income. Second part, if he sells 50% of his shares at rupees 200 each, what is his gain in this transaction? 50% of his shares. Total number of shares he has is rupees 60. 60 shares we know. So, 50% of 60 is equal to 50 divided by 100 into 60 equal to 30. So, 30 shares. What he is doing here? 30 shares he is selling at rupees 200 each. Then the money he gets selling 30 shares is equal to rupees 200 each. For one share it is rupees 200, which means for 30 shares it is 30 into rupees 200 equal to rupees 6,000. Okay. Now we need to find the cost at which he bought these. We know the market value and we also know the number of shares. For 30 shares, we have to multiply this market value with the 30 shares. Market value here it is 150, 30 into 150, which is equal to 4,500 rupees. Okay. By selling, he gets some money of rupees 6,000. To buy these, the cost was rupees 4,500. How do you calculate the gain now? Gain is equal to selling price minus cost price. Here the selling price is rupees 6,000 minus cost rupees 4,500. Gain is equal to rupees 1,500, which is the profit he gets. Clear? Let's now solve question from exercise 3A. Here is the first question. How much money will be required to buy 400 rupees 12.50 shares at a premium of rupee 1? This is a simple question, right? We have the number of shares. N is equal to 400. Then rupees 12.5 is the nominal value, is equal to rupees 12.50. Shares at a premium of means the nominal value is less than the market value or it is above par. We have market value is equal to nominal value plus premium, that is rupees 12.50 plus rupee 1. You will be getting rupees 13.50, which is the market value. How much money will be required to buy 400 shares? Therefore, market value of 400 shares is equal to N into market value of 1 share. That is 400 into 13.50. You will be getting rupees 5,400. Very simple question, right? Yes. Problem 2, exercise 3A, question number 3. A person buys 120 shares at a nominal value of rupees 40 each, which he sells at rupees 42.50 each. Find his profit and profit percent. Given values are N, number of shares is equal to 120. Then the nominal value is given. Nominal value is rupees 40 and also the market value is given. Market value is equal to rupees 42.50. We need to find the profit. This person is buying and selling. So the selling price and the cost price, if we get, we can find the profit. Nominal value will help us to find the cost of these 120 shares and market value will help us to find the selling price of 120 shares. Clear? So, the nominal value of 120 shares is equal to rupees 40 into 120. Rupees 40 into 120. What is the answer? Yes, rupees 4,800. Correct. Market value of 120 shares is equal to rupees 42.50 into 120, which is equal to, you will be getting rupees 5,100. Okay. Here we got the selling price and the cost price. Now how do you calculate the profit? Profit is equal to market value of 120 shares minus nominal value of 120 shares. 5,100 minus 4,800. You will be getting rupees 300, which is the profit. Now we need to find the profit percentage. Income percentage we know to find. Similarly, we can find the profit percentage because profit percentage, income percentage, return percentage, etc. are the same thing. We know that, right? So the profit percentage is equal to profit divided by the nominal value of 120 shares because that gives us the cost price, right? Into 100. 300 divided by nominal value of 120 shares, 4,800 into 100. 300 divided by 48. 116. What do you get the answer? Your final answer should be 6.25%. This is how you find the profit and the profit percentage. Clear? Problem 3. Question number 5 of exercise 3A. A man invests rupees 800 in buying rupees 5 shares, and when they are selling at a premium of rupees 1.15, he sells all the shares. Find his profit and profit percent. Given investment, sum invested is equal to rupees 800. Then the nominal value of one share is given, which is equal to rupees 5. Selling at a premium of rupees 1.15. It is a case of above par. We can get the market value by adding nominal value and the premium. Rupees 5 plus rupees 1.15, which is equal to rupees 6.15. We need to find the profit. In the previous question, we found the profit by knowing the selling price and cost price. Selling price means the market value into the number of shares. Cost price is nominal value into number of shares. Here, similarly, we can find, but we don't know the value of n. We don't know what number of shares is. How do you get the number of shares? The first formula. Number of shares is equal to sum invested divided by nominal value of one share. Sum invested we know that is 800 divided by nominal value of one share. Yes, 5. 800 divided by 5, 160. 160 shares. We got the number of shares. Now we can calculate the market value of 160 shares and nominal value of 160 shares. Nominal value of 160 shares will be equal to the investment or the sum invested is equal to rupees 800. We don't need to find it separately because we know number of shares is 160 and the nominal value of one share is 5. Even if you do the calculation, you will be getting rupees 800. Now the market value of 160 shares. 160 into market value of one share. Rupees 6.15. 6.15. You will be getting rupees 984. Okay. Now we can find the profit. Profit is equal to market value of 160 shares minus nominal value of 160 shares. That is 984 minus 800 equal to rupees 184. Rupees 184 is the profit. Now to find profit percentage. Profit percentage we know is equal to profit, that is 184 divided by nominal value of the shares. What is the nominal value of shares? This is rupees 800. 800 into, to find percentage we have to multiply by 100 into 100. You will be getting 23%. We determine the profit and the profit percentage. Profit is rupees 184 and profit percentage is 23%. Problem 4, question number 7 of exercise 3A. A man invests rupees 3072 in a company paying 5% per annum. When its rupees 10 share can be bought for rupees 16 each, find first question his annual income, second his percentage income on his investment. What are the given quantities? We have a man invests rupees 3072. Sum invested or investment is equal to rupees 3072. In a company paying 5% per annum, that is rate of dividend is given. R is equal to 5%. When it's rupees 10 share, it is the nominal value, right? Nominal value is equal to rupees 10. Can be bought for rupees 16. We have the market value. Market value is equal to rupees 16. This is a case of above par, that is at a premium, because the market value is greater than the nominal value. 16 is greater than 10, right? Okay. We need to find the annual income. How do you find the annual income? Formula to find annual income. Annual income is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of one share. Okay. Here we have R is equal to 5. Nominal value is also given, that is 10. But we don't know what N is. It's okay because we have formulas to find N. We have the investment and the market value of one share. We can easily find what N is. N is equal to investment divided by market value of one share. Here, what is the investment? 3072 divided by market value of one share, that is 16. Cancelling, you will be getting 4 4s are 16, 7, 6, 8. 768 by 4, 192. You will be getting 192 shares. So, now we have the number of shares. Shares we can just substitute in this formula. First question, that is annual income is equal to number of shares 192 into rate of dividend R 5 into nominal value of one share, that is 10 divided by 100. 5 out of 100 is the rate of dividend. Cancelling zeros, 5 2s are 10, you will be getting 96 rupees. So, this 96 is the annual income. Now, what is the second question? His percentage income on his investment. On the formula sheet, we had return percentage, profit percentage, income percentage can be calculated using a formula. What was it? Income percentage is equal to income by investment into 100%. What is the income here? 96. Investment given in the question 3072 into 100. When you do this calculation, you will be getting 3.125%. So this is our income percentage. Clear? We use the formula to find annual income. We calculated N because we had investment and market value given. Substituting values, we found the annual income. Annual income also is known and investment is given, using which we calculated the income percentage. Let's move on to the next question. Problem number 5. Question number 11 of exercise 3A. A man has 300 rupees 50 shares of a company paying 20% dividend. Find his net income after paying 3% income tax. What is income tax? We have studied about income tax in GST. It is an amount from the salary that goes to government. We know, right? Okay. Now here, what are the given quantities? We have N, number of shares. A man has 300 rupees 50 shares, which means N is equal to 300. Rupees 50 shares. What is rupees 50? Yes, rupees 50 is the nominal value of one share. NV is equal to rupees 50. What else? 20% dividend. Rate of dividend is also given. R is equal to 20%. Using this, we can calculate annual income. Yes, annual income is equal to N into R into nominal value of one share. Substituting the values, what is N? 300. Okay, 300 into R. R is equal to 20. We'll write 20 divided by 100 into nominal value of one share, which is 50. You will get 2. 50 into 2, 100. 20 and 2 can be cancelled. You will be getting 10. Rupees 3000 is the annual income. But we need to find the net income after paying 3% income tax. How do you calculate tax now? We know to calculate tax. Income tax is equal to 3% of the annual income. 3% of annual income, which is equal to 3 by 100 into, what is the annual income here? 3000 rupees. 3000. Cancelling zeros, 3 into 30. Rupees 90. We got the income tax. Now, the net income can be easily calculated. Net income is equal to annual income minus tax amount. Annual income minus tax. Annual income 3000 minus tax is 90 rupees. So the net income is equal to rupees 2910. This is the final answer. Clear? Problem 6. Question number 13 of exercise 3A. A man invests rupees 8,800 in buying shares of a company of face value of rupees 100, each at a premium of 10%. If he earns rupees 1,200 at the end of the year as dividend, find the number of shares he has in the company and the dividend percent per share. Given investment is equal to rupees 8,800. Then face value of rupees 100. We know face value and nominal value are the same. Nominal value or face value is equal to rupees 100 at a premium of 10%. This is a case of above par. Here the market value should be greater than nominal value. We need to find the premium. Premium is equal to 10% of nominal value. That is 10 by 100 into 100 equal to rupees 10. Rupees 10 is our premium. Now what is the market value? Yes, nominal value plus premium. 100 plus rupees 10. Rupees 110. We got the market value. Now, to find the number of shares. How do you find the number of shares? Yes, we have a formula to find number of shares. Is equal to investment divided by market value of 1 share. What is the investment here? 8,800 divided by market value we calculated is 110. You will be getting 80 shares. Hope all of you got this answer. So this is our first question to find the number of shares, which is 80 shares. Now the second part. The dividend percent per share. We need to find the value of R. That is the rate of dividend. We have dividend is equal to N into R into N dot V. Dividend and annual income are the same. Now, what is the dividend here? Here the dividend is 1,200. Then N is the number of shares, is 80. Rate of dividend we don't know. Let's say rate of dividend is R. So you have to write it as R by 100 into nominal value. Nominal value is 100. Okay. Now we can find the value of R. R is equal to 1,200 divided by 80. You will be getting 15%. 15% is the rate of dividend. Dividend percentage is equal to 15%. Clear? Never forget to put this 100. You will be getting different answer then. Okay? Here is the last question for today. Problem 7. Question number 15 of exercise 3A. By investing rupees 7,500 in a company paying 10% dividend, an annual income of rupees 500 is received. What price is paid for each rupees 100 shares? We have investment. Total investment is equal to rupees 7,500. Then 10% dividend, which means rate of dividend is given, that is 10%. Then an annual income of rupees 500. Annual income and dividend are the same. Annual income is equal to rupees 500. What price is paid for each rupees 100 share? Rupees 100 is the fixed value or the original value, which we call nominal value is equal to rupees 100. Okay. We have a relation. Annual income is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of 1 share. Here we need to find the market value. Right? What price is paid for each rupees 100 share, which means we need to find market value of 1 share. Using this expression, annual income is equal to N into R into NV, we can find the value of N, right? Yes. Annual income is given 500 equal to N. We don't know what N is. Then R is 10%, which means 10 by 100 into nominal value of one share, that is rupees 100. 100. Okay. Then what is the value of N? You can cancel this. You will be getting N is equal to 500 divided by 10, which is 50. 50 shares. 50 shares. Okay. Now, you have the number of shares. You have the investment. The first formula what we studied was sum invested is equal to market value into number of shares. Right? Investment is equal to market value of one share into number of shares. From this, we can make an expression for market value of one share. Market value is equal to investment divided by number of shares. What is the investment here? 7,500. 7,500 divided by number of shares. We calculated number of shares, which is 50. You will be getting rupees 150. So, market value of one share, which is the amount to be paid for each rupees 100 share, is equal to rupees 150. This is our final answer. Clear? Just by studying the formulas and rearranging and substituting values, we will be getting the answers. That's all for today. In today's class, we have studied what shares and dividends are. We studied the important formulas that we use in solving example questions and the exercise question. You can get more questions in the textbook. Keep practicing. I'll be back in the next session. Until then, stay tuned to LearnoHub. LearnoHub free hai, par best hai. Thank you.